What's the biggest difference between the summertime and the wintertime? Well, if you live somewhere that has a legitimate winter, you're probably going to be sitting around not doing as much during the colder months versus the hotter months. And I'm going to be going over some of my favorite Olight products for the summer, so stick with me. Let's kick this off with one of my favorite everyday carry flashlights of all time, and that is the Baton 3 Pro. Now we do have the Baton 3 Pro Max, but I personally think that light is a little too big for during the summer. So the Baton 3 Pro is plenty bright enough anyways at 1500 lumens. It's only 4 inches long, meaning that I can basically hide it in my fist. It only weighs 3.63 ounces, so it's less than 4 ounces. It's got a very strong, newly developed clip. This clip is much beefier than the ones that we produced in the past, and it also has our signature magnetic charging. Now let's go over the modes real quick. Now I mentioned that it has 1500 lumens, which you can get to just by simply doing a double tap, and you can see how bright that is. But we can also hold down from off, and that'll take us to a half a lumen moonlight mode, which will last for 120 days straight. So that is several months of light before you have to recharge the light yet again. This is perfect for power outages, maybe searching for things where you don't require a lot of light, and of course you're going to get unbelievable run times. It also has a 15 lumen mode. It's got a 120 lumen mode. It also has a 600 lumen mode, and then of course a double tap to get you up to that 1500 lumens. So it has all the modes that you could possibly want on an everyday carry light, going from half a lumen up to that 1500 and everything in between. So the Baton 3 Pro, it's short, it's lightweight, it has all the settings that you could possibly need for an everyday carry pocket flashlight. It's got a beefy, very robust pocket clip and magnetic charging. Let's go ahead and talk about a couple more things. The knurling on the body is fantastic. So if your hand gets wet or something like that, it won't slip out of your hand. Also, it is IPX8 waterproof rated, meaning that you can submerge it in 2 meters of water up to 30 minutes. Just don't go scuba diving with it, but you can definitely drop this in a bucket of water, for example, have it sit there for a while, pull it out, and it's still going to be working perfectly fine. So this is extremely reliable, has all the performance that I need, it looks great, and it's backed by Olight, giving you a lifetime warranty on this product as well. And another thing that I really like about the Baton 3 Pro is the fact that it has a 3500 milliamp 18650 battery, giving you incredible run times of a light of this size. I mean, 3500 milliamps, that's about the highest capacity battery that we can put into a product of this size. And just a heads up, 3500 milliamps is about the same capacity of the iPhone 15 Pro. So incredible battery with this. Now, think about some ways that you could use this compact light. It's got great run times. It's definitely bright enough with the 1500 lumens. It's reliable. So again, you can carry it with you on a daily basis. When I go out on a summer day, time goes by quickly, right? You're busy, you're doing stuff outside, so it becomes dark. Even though it does become dark later, I'm telling you, it gets dark quick out there. So because of that, it's really good to just have something in your pocket to light the way when you find yourself in a dark situation when you're out and about. I also use it all the time when I'm looking through my closet or I'm trying to find something. You know how it goes. So this can help out a lot with that compared to the only 40 to 50 lumens that you guys have on a typical cell phone. The next summer carry light I want to touch on is the Arkfeld UV. Now I'm talking about the UV instead of the Pro because it is substantially smaller and lighter weight compared to the Pro. Now the UV has 1000 lumens and the UV function, of course. It's got the magnetic charging, which is exactly the same as the Baton 3 Pro that I just talked about, and it has a deep carry pocket clip. Now just to touch on the modes for the Arkfeld UV, it's a little bit different than the Baton 3 Pro, but it still is impressive considering at just how tiny this product is. First mode is going to be 1 lumen and then 15, and then we go to 60, 300, and then 1000. So the modes are a little bit lower compared to the Baton 3 Pro, but they're still perfectly good enough to accomplish 95% of your everyday tasks. And on top of that, it does have the UV setting as well, so you can check for pet stains, you can check for stains in hotel rooms, anything like that. Having UV is fantastic when you are always on the go. Right here I have the black version and the OD green. It's up to you on what colors you want to get. We have some pretty crazy stuff. Even the black lava edition looks really cool. This is one of those products that we've come out with in probably 15 to 20 different colors, just because of the fact that it is so popular, so reliable. These are just amazing products, so we keep releasing them for you guys in new and special editions. So we've talked about two of the best pocket light options that you can take with you all day, every day during the summertime. But now let's get into something that I use on a daily basis now that it's nice outside and not freezing, and that is the Olantern Music. And basically this is a compact lantern that not only has the white light function, but it also has the amber Edison bulb style function, but this entire bottom area is also a Bluetooth speaker, so you can go out there, you can have the light that you need when you're hanging out with friends or doing a cookout, and you've got music to set the mood. Now the Olantern Music has 300 lumens, which is fantastic for a little lantern right here on the white light setting. Again, it has the warm white setting as well. And on top of that, not only is it a Bluetooth speaker, but it also has true wireless stereo, where you can basically take two lanterns and you can fully sync them together. So I'm gonna go ahead and rotate the brightness on the one over here, and you can see that it's changing on the one over here. So they are fully synced up with each other, and I'm able to manipulate one, and that way it will change the other. And the biggest benefit to that is the music function. So I'll go ahead and start up a song here, and this song is playing out of both of these. So you can set these up in two different areas, and that way you can have sound coming from two sources. It is a fantastic experience, and with two of these lanterns, it sounds absolutely amazing. I promise you, when you show up to the party, they will be amazed that you brought such cool pieces with you. Now, when you're using the Olantern Music, you're probably outside without a power source. So this actually has an 11,200 milliamp battery that's inside of it, and you can use that to charge other devices because it has a power bank. So right here on the back of the lantern, we've got a Type-C and a standard Type-A, and so you can use those to be able to plug in your phone, for example, or anything else that you have with you and charge it from the 11,200 milliamp battery that's inside of the Olantern. So imagine you've got your Arkfeld UV or your Baton 3 Pro in your pocket. You have a perfect light source, 4-digit lumens on both of those to take care of anything that you need. And on top of that, now you have the ultimate setup for any outdoor experience that you want to have now that we're here in the summertime. The only other option would be to get a keychain light. The i1R2 Pro is one of my favorites. The i3E is an awesome keychain light as well, which you can typically get for free during our events. So there's a lot going on here, guys. We have products that can meet any of your needs, especially depending on the season. Now, I know some of you might be wondering, why is Sean talking about all this stuff that they already came out with? Why isn't he talking about brand new products? Well, we've got a really special event that we're doing on olightstore.com starting on the 28th at the end of this week. And I want you guys to pay attention to our social media and this YouTube channel on Friday, because I guarantee you will not want to miss what we are doing for the month of July. So get very, very excited about that, guys. I really appreciate you for watching this video. Maybe you got your wheels spinning on getting a new pocket flashlight for the warmer months, or maybe it's time to finally pick up that Olantern Music for your outdoor gatherings. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them down below, and get ready for all of the things we'll be talking about later this week on the 28th. Thank you guys. We'll see you soon.